Hello everybody and welcome to my first episode of Video Games, an Evolving Species, a show where we look at the history and evolution of many games since the Atari Pong to the PS4 and Xbox One coming out later this year. In our first episode, I would like to explore what exactly makes a video game and create a definition for a video game. So without further ado, let's roll the intro. Alright, so in this first episode of Video Games and Evolving Species, I'm going to answer the question of what a video game is. This is a hard question to answer, seeing as games are so diverse and can touch on many different topics. Google defines a video game as a game played by electronically manipulating images produced by a computer program on a television screen or display. This is a very basic definition of a video game. Obviously, any game from Pong to BioShock Infinite is going to have those elements to them, but I want to add a little bit more to that definition. I want to add something that expands on what games really are, because to most people, I bet most of you watching this video, and to me as well, video games are more than just a game that you play on a computer screen by manipulating electronic images and stuff. Games are a way of social interaction. A lot of our friends probably play video games with you. I know just about 95% of my friends, if not all of them, are ones that play video games with me, no matter which gender or age. Now, what I want to do throughout this episode is I want to expand on this Google definition, and the first thing I'm going to add is something giving it more of a social aspect. So the definition now reads, a game played by electronically manipulating images produced by a computer program on a television screen or display that offers a unique social experience. Now, if you don't agree with me and are saying, well, BioShock is a single-player game that offers no social aspects, think again. You are wrong. When you have trouble with a game, or you want to say how good a game is, or how absolutely terrible it is, Superman 64, then where do you go to tell people this? You go to your friends, you go to Facebook, you go to Twitter, you go to Reddit, and you tell people how good the game is and how much they should buy it, or how much they should buy an ET for the NES. And that's a form of social interaction. It is. Even if it's not directly speaking to someone, you are interacting socially, either on a social media website or on a website like Reddit, or even if you do go and talk to your friends, it is still social interaction, and games do cause that. So that puts the definition of a game played by electronically manipulating images produced by a computer program on a television screen or display that offers a unique social experience, makes it correct. Makes it correct. Now, along with the social aspect in games, there is also a story in every single game. No matter how basic the story is, there is a story. Now, the definition of a story doesn't really have much to do with video games, so I guess we can use the word plot to really describe this. So every video game has a plot, because story, apparently according to the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, says that it has to be written down, which it does not. So every game has a plot or story, from Pong to Sticks trying to play a game of tennis, to BioShock Infinite, a man saving a woman from himself. Spoiler alert. Or not spoiler alert. Is it a spoiler if I don't say spoiler alert? I have no clue. Alright. So every game has a story. Every single game, no matter how basic. And if you can find an example of a game without a story, put it in the comments. I would like to hear it. So now I want to add something else to our definition to show the story aspect of every game. It now reads, a game played by electronically manipulating images produced by a computer program on a television screen or display that offers a unique social experience while immersing the user in basic or advanced narrative. What? Now we have touched on the two major parts that this definition was missing: the social aspect in the story. There are other parts to most games, but those are the two definitive things that we can say are in every single game. Later in this series, we're going to refer back to this definition while exploring other game genres and consoles, along with older games and newer games. As I said, this applies to every single game. So before I end the video, I just want to leave you with the definition again. So, our final definition was a game played by electronically manipulating images produced by a computer program on a television screen or display that offers a unique social experience while immersing the user in a basic or advanced narrative. If you think anything should be added or changed, then put it in the comments, and if you like this pilot episode, don't forget to rate and subscribe, and I'll be back next week with more video games and evolving species. Thank you for watching.